Namaskar and welcome again to Planet to Soul Astrology. So, friends, hope you all are doing wonderful and learning from my videos. Planets in seventh house of horoscope. As we all know, that seventh house is a house of unity, public, like your recognition in public or society. Also, seventh house, as we all know, is of marriage, bonding, and also reproduction. Seventh house is also of partnership spouse. So, how will be the evaluation of your seventh house? Planets or Rashi posited in your seventh house decides your destiny with your spouse or with your partner. If you have benefic planets or benefic Rashi posited in seventh house of your horoscope, then definitely seventh house is becoming mild in nature because benefic planet are supporting your seventh house and seventh house related characteristic. Say, for example, you have sign of Mercury, Venus, Moon in seventh house of your horoscope, or if you have planets like Moon, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter in your seventh house, no doubt Jupiter is a heavy planet which also leads to late marriage or difficulty in fixing up of marriage. But at the same time, whenever marriage will happen, it is definitely going to give you good prospect as well as good marital bliss, provided Venus and Mars are also posited well in your horoscope. If benefic planets are posited in your seventh house, as we were talking about Mercury is a charming planet. So Mercury gives good communicative spouse. Mercury also gives good spouse with good sense of humor, but it is always better that some other planet should be accompanied to this Mercury. Mercury cannot give fruit alone in a horoscope. It always keeps person in a lingering or jumbling mind because Mercury always wants assistance. Mercury always wants somebody to guide or to adapt the feature of some another planet. So Mercury alone in seventh house of horoscope may give love marriage to you, early marriage to you, or it also gives good communication between you and your spouse. If Venus is posited in seventh house of your horoscope, so Venus is also Karaka planet for your seventh house. Good looking personality, good looking spouse. Also, spouse will be well mannered person, or we can say spouse will be fond of all luxurious things, lavish things, provided this Venus is of good strength. Whichever planets are posited in your seventh house also has to be strengthened planet. It's not like that eighth lord is going in seventh house, sixth lord or 12th lord is going in seventh house. All other factors are also to be assessed while assessing a horoscope. But in basic, even though Venus debilitated or exalted or of any Rashi, it will definitely give loving spouse to the native, provided this Venus is not getting aspect of any malefic planet or is with any malefic planet. If this Venus goes with Neptune in your horoscope, then also chances of love marriage is rising. And also, if Venus Mercury are posited, then very high chances of love marriage or your own choice marriage is rising here. Planet like Surya gives egocentric spouse. Planet like Surya also gives overconfident spouse. But at the same time, your spouse will take care of you like a fatherly figure, or little bit domination will be there. Uh, Spouse could be connected to government or semi-government organization, but marital bliss here, like if you both will pamper each other's ego, then definitely marriage will be good. If planet like Shani is posited in your seventh house, then definitely Shani is good longevity planet. Shani will give you good stability in your marital life. But Saturn is also detached planet. Saturn is not very romantic or flourishing romantic planet, like okay, it will give you lots of luxurious life or something. So here it's not that you will not get married, but it's like that marriage will long last, but it's like that your spouse will be more of philosophical nature, ethical nature, more interested into study, less social person, Mars like planet. So definitely Mangalya dosha is created here. So Mars like planet also gives you late marriage or difficulty in fixing up of marriage, little bit short tempered spouse, aggressive spouse, energetic spouse. If this Mars is getting aspect of Jupiter or Venus, then definitely marriage life will be better. Mars should not be with Rahu or Ketu, or in Rahu Ketu Nakshatra. Then maybe staying away from homeland with spouse is indicated here. Planet like Moon, emotional connectivity will be more with your spouse. Spouse will definitely understand you in a better way, but spouse will be emotionally dependent on you, or you will be emotionally dependent on spouse. This is what I have observed in multiple horoscope. But here marital bliss will be better and long lasting as well. If planet like Jupiter is posited, then again fatherly figure or fatherly affection, your spouse may be giving you, spouse will be having habit of giving you advices, always do this, this is the correct way, or always giving instructions. This could be the nature of your spouse. So Jupiter is a teacher, wherever Jupiter sits, it enhances the quality and features of that particular house. So Jupiter also gives good spouse, like wealthy, learned spouse, but at the same time, such type like always instructive by nature, or little bit dominating, also ambitious. Even Surya, if posited, gives ambitious spouse, career oriented person. So if Rahu Ketu are posited in your seventh house, if Ketu is posited, maybe after marriage, for work purpose, spouse could be away from you for certain time. This type of features are observed here. This type of fruits are observed here. If Rahu is posited, then also it's like intercaste marriage, inter-religion marriage, inter-community marriage. Even for Ketu also, such type of things are. Or maybe spouse is a believer of some other culture, or even though same community, then also spouse could be following some other cultural beliefs, and all these things are observed here. So this type of features, or this type of characteristic you may know about your spouse. At the same time, more benefic planet are aspecting your seventh house, then it is definitely enhancing the better fruits connected to your seventh house. One thing always we all have to keep in mind, that the more seventh house or seventh lord is getting aspect of benefic planet, your marital life is going to be improved. Even in transit also, whenever your seventh lord comes in connection with benefic planet, or comes in connection with aspect of benefic planets, that particular phase is good for marital life, for fixing up of marriage, and multiple other better things. Then other multiple things comes into line, that this also we have to see. This is what a basic idea I have tried to convey you all. So just see in your horoscope and let me know in comment box that how it is working for you. So stay tuned with my channel, and as I always say, sabka mangal ho, may all be blessed. Namaste. Thank you.